Hi, hello, welcome to my channel. My name's Lee. You're watching Dark Roots Creations, and this is the New Year's resolution book tag. I was tagged by Mr. Francy from Mr. Francy Reads. I will leave his channel and video in the description box below. I think that this tag is perfect for this time of year, so let's get started. First question, an author that you'd like to read that you've never read. Particularly for this year, I have two, and that is Brandon Sanderson and Robin Hobb. Funny enough that I want to read Brandon Sanderson because Mr. Francy has an obsession with him and calls him Brando Sando, which I think is so funny. Number two, a book that you'd like to read. Well, like I just said, I would like to read Brandon Sanderson and Robin Hobb. I do want to get into some more fantasy this year, so I'm choosing both of them to give a try. Not sure. I haven't done like all the full research on like what books I should read in order yet. A little bit for Brandon Sanderson, not for Robin Hobb. So one of each of their books is my plan. So I'll leave it at that for right now. Number three, a classic that you'd like to read. One of my goals this year is quarterly classics, and for the first quarter, I am planning on reading The Count of Monte Cristo by Alexander Dumas. I have not started yet because I've been sick for the first part of this year, but it is absolutely in my plans to get it done in February and March. Number four, a book that you'd like to reread. I'm really not a big rereader at all, so I don't have any thoughts on this yet. I have been tinkering in the back of my mind with rereading a middle grade series from my childhood, much like I did in 2021 with the Sleepover Friends by Susan Saunders series. I just don't know what series it would be. I'm not going to go full on and read all the Babysitters Club. I did read all this, read and reread all the super specials a couple years back. And I don't think I would do Sweet Valley High or Sweet Valley Twins. So I'd have to give it like a little bit more thought and get back to you on that one. But no, I'm not really a big rereader. Number five, a book you've had for ages and you want to read. That doesn't really count for me because 2021, I made it a priority to read everything or get rid of anything that I had put on my TBR in 2019 or previous to that. I can't get the book out right now, but one book that I did not finish, I'll put it right here, is Four Dead Queens by Astrid Schuldt. That is still on my list, as well as The Sign of the Seven trilogy by Nora Roberts. Number six, a big book that I would like to read. I feel like my answers are going to be very repetitive here, but again, let's go back to Brandon Sanderson and Robin Hobb. I know those books, some of them are chunkers, so I'm going to say one of their books. Number seven, an author you've previously read that you would like to read more of. I mean, I have my usual Nora Roberts, Debbie Maycomer, Ellen Hildebrand, Mary Kay Andrews, Colleen Hoover. Some recent favorites, Simone St. James and Riley Sager. But I'm going to say Kathy Daly. I read two of her Bay series this year. She does have an original Bay series I didn't get to, and that is one of my main goals for this year is to read that series. So, Kathy Daly. Number eight, a book that you got for Christmas that you would love to read. This is probably the first year in as far as I can remember that nobody got me a book or an Amazon or Barnes & Noble gift card for Christmas. I know, it's sad. So, nothing from Christmas. I do have previous Barnes & Noble gift cards, and some have money on them still, some have not been used. And I was just waiting to feel better to go Barnes & Noble shopping. So maybe I'll have an answer for this in a future book haul. Number 9, a series that you want to read from start to finish. Okay, I'm going to commit to an answer here, and I'm going to say Mistborn series by Brandon Sanderson. And number 10, a series that you've started that you want to finish. I'm sure I can hear a lot of people laughing right now, but I'm going to say A Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. I would still love if he finished his series, and yeah, that's the series that I would like to finish. So that's it. That's the tag. Again, Mr. Francy, thank you so much for tagging me. This was fun to do, even if, I couldn't answer half the questions. If anybody else wants to put their answers in the comments below, I would love to read them. I'm interested in what everybody else would answer. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.